Hello everyone, I'm KYART, and in this second part tutorial we are going to finish our Super Mario Bros. Animation. Okay guys, welcome back to this second tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to create the animation and the final render. In the first part we create all these assets. We create the tree, Mario, the mushroom, and the pie, the coin, the cube, and the clouds, and we made a composition. If you missed the first part, I'm going to let the link right here on the top, or you can find it in the description of this video. And also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like. You can check the videos on my channel. It's about Blender, about modeling, rendering, texturing, and compositing. And okay guys, so let's start with the tutorial. So first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna bring back the timeline right here, and then our animation is going to be around, in the beginning let's put 110 frames. Okay, so the second thing that we need to do, we need to work in the Mario's mouth, because basically he is sleeping and he's taking a nap, and so he's breathing, snoring, like the one way to say it. So we're gonna see the materials. And if you guys remember, we have this animation with the shape keys. So we need to modify the shape key. So we are going to delete this shape key and this one also. And then right here, what we're gonna do, we're going to change the shape key. So first we need to change the shape of the mouth. So we're gonna isolate it. Okay, like that. And then what we're gonna do, we are going to enter to edit mode. So this is our mouth, right? So what we can do is that, let me see. Okay, we can select some vertices right here. Let me take a look. Okay, I'm going to select these 3 vertices, and then I need to make sure of the transformation orientation. We can change it to normal. You can see with normal if it's working. Oh, see which one is convenient for us. Global, local. Yeah, I think local is okay. So we can just move it. We need to make it rounded, more rounded. So like that, we can modify the shape like that, and we can select everything, change it to scale. And then we can scale it a little bit in X. Okay, so we go back to the normal. So basically this is the mouth of Mario. So one thing that we can do, we can scale it a little bit. Let me make it a little big. Okay, put it down a little bit. So this is basically our mouth, right? So he's sleeping. Now we can create the shape key once again. We can create it, and then when we enter to the shape key, what we're gonna do, just going to scale it, make it smaller, something like here, and then we can move it G, maybe right there, make it a little bit more bigger, something like that. It's okay. Now when we go back to object mode, so this is what he's gonna do. He's going to breathe. So basically that's all that we're gonna do with the mouth. Don't forget to save the file. And then about this animation, remember the pipe is going to throw the coin. So we're gonna go to from view, and then we're gonna select the coin. The coin is going to be inside the pipe, like that. So this animation basically is made out of shape keys as well. So it's going to span, and then boom, throw the coin at that point. I think this point, yeah. So it will be something like that, boom, and that's all. I think we can make it twice. 15, around 15. With 15 the coin need to go up. So at this point we go to the from view, and then from here our coin, we're gonna press I, location and rotation, because I'm going to rotate it a little bit. So the coin need to go around 20. This is in 15, 20. So this is basically basic animation. It's nothing special around here. So we can I, location and rotation. So it will look something like boom, yeah. So right here, 20, let's say 30. Let's try with 30. Yeah, let's try with 30 in the third frame. So right here we can go to the top view and then rotate it a little bit like that. Then I, location and rotation, so it will do something like this. Boom, yeah. So comes here, do something like that, and then right here from view we can put it a little bit up. Yes, so I, rotation and rotation. So then it will stay there a little bit, and 40. Let me put 40 right here. Then in 40 we can take this one, Shift D, and put it. Yeah, it goes, and then from here 45. Let me find it. 7. This is just play with the keyframe and the basic animation. 45. Yeah, something right there. Right here we can just take this one, Shift D, duplicate it and put it there. Okay, so it's going to be something like boom, yeah. But here, because we changed the rotation, so okay, what we can do is to it goes back to the normal rotation. So yeah, it goes back to the normal rotation. So the thing that we can do, just delete this one, and then this one we're gonna keep it, Control C, Control D around here, and then we go right here. We're just gonna make it go down a little bit. Yeah, I, location and rotation, and then goes down. It's going to be something like that. So boom, yeah. So you can play with the keyframes, like go up, then go down. Even with the graph editor, also you can play it. It goes here, bam, goes. Okay, so this is the first thing that we're gonna do. So for the moment we're gonna let it there. So basically at this point what we need to do is just copy and paste the keyframes, and that's all. For example, these ones, and then so this part is done. So now we're gonna go to Mario's mouth, and then we're gonna animate the shake key. So for example, right here we're gonna put it like the mouth is closed, almost like that, and then right click, start keyframe, and then he's going to go around, I think 50. It's okay. So in 50 he's going to open the mouth, right click, it's a keyframe. Then I'm going to copy this keyframe and move it to 60, and then after that he's going to close the mouth again. So we're gonna copy this right here, so it will do something like that. You open and close, open and close, yeah. You can play with these two if you want them to be separate, a little more separate. You can play, like for example 45, and then this, I think 65, something like that. So it will be open, hold in there, yeah, something like this is okay. Now we're gonna go to Mario's stomach, so we're gonna select Mario's stomach, and then I'm going to put this a little bit down. Then right here I'm going to press 3, but I want the other side, so I'm going to press Ctrl and then 3 in the notepad. Okay, like that. Now Z, I'm going to change to solid mode, and then I'm going to enter to edit mode. Okay, so right here, let's unselect everything. Then we're gonna go to this part, right, object data properties, and we're gonna create one vertex group, this one, just right there. Then we're gonna change the mode to edit. We're gonna go to wave painting. So right here in wave painting, we're gonna select gradient. I'm going to create a simple rig using vertex group and wave painting. If you want to learn more about it, I have a video, a tutorial about that. You can find it on the top. I will let it on the top or in the description. So right now I select the gradient, and then what I'm going to do is just click it and drag the gradient down almost, let me see, right here. Okay, now I'm going to come back to object mode, and then right here at this point I'm going to create geometry like a Shift A. We're gonna go to mesh. Let me find mesh. We're gonna create a circle. Okay, so circle, and then we're gonna put it up. I'm going to move it right here. I'm going to scale it a little bit. This is going to be the controller, going to be our controller, something right there. You can change the size, it doesn't matter. You can put any geometry that you want. Then I'm going to select the stomach, and then I'm going to go to the modifiers, and I'm going to select the hook, the for hook modifier. So right here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to vertex group. I'm going to select the vertex group that we created, and then I need to select this one, but first let me locate it in the right position. Let me go to top view. I think right here I'm going to make it small, like that is okay, I think. So select the stomach again, then we're gonna go to the hook, and then we're gonna select the circle. Okay, so now this is what's gonna happen. I'm going to change again to material preview. If I move, this goes down and this go up. This is my controller, so I can control the stomach. So this is what we're gonna do. You're going to breathe and then going to go back. Okay, so now let's animate it. I'm going to open the timeline. So we're gonna go to the first keyframe, and basically if the mouth is closed, the stomach is full, you know, and if the mouth is open, the stomach go down. So basically this is the motion. So right here I'm going to eye and location, and then we're gonna go around, I think, let me see, 60. Let me see the mouth. Where is the mouth open? Yeah, remember that we put it like 45 or maybe around 50. Yeah, so right here is going to go down a little bit, not too much, like that. And then we're gonna go location. So he's going to do like that, right? So right here, and the first one, what we can do, we can make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, like that is okay. So I location, then we go to the 50, sorry, and then we can, what we can do, just copy the first keyframe, select it, copy, and then put it at the end. So it will make a loop like that. Yeah, open, close. If you see the motion is not according with the mouth, so what we can do, remember that we modify the keyframes of the mouth like that, 45 to 65. So we can create the same, like for example, This should go to 45. So right here, and then we can copy and go to, I think, 65 or 64. You see, like that. So it will follow the mouth motion. Yeah, look. So it will be like that. Okay, so the last thing that we need to animate are the clouds for pass to the lighting and render. So basically the clouds are right here. I'm going to make it smaller. I think it's too big. Yeah. Now we're gonna go right here. I'm going to rotate it a little bit. Yeah, this one as well, I think it's a little bit big, and this one as well. I'm going to rotate it more. G to move it. Let me see. It will be something like that. Yeah, something like that is okay. Now about the cloud, basically it's just simple rotation animation and location, that's all, not too much. So for example, this one going to start, let me see, for example, I'm going to let this under 60. Okay, so I'm going to press I, location and rotation, and then I'm gonna go to the first keyframe, and then going to press G, and I'm going to move it right here. Yeah, I'm going to rotate it a little bit. Yeah, I, location and rotation, so it will go like that. See? So then, like, let me see. Let's put it in 55. I'm going to move this keyframe right here, and then I'm just gonna copy this one. Shift D and put it here. It should go like that. Then go back. Even you can move this a little bit more, like a G. Oops, sorry, I select the wrong one. So G, let's move it right here and rotate it. Okay. Yeah, like that. Rotate it a little bit more. So then I, location and rotation, so it will be something like, it goes right here, then go back. But basically about the clouds can be like a simple motion. Okay, don't make it too complicated. It's going to be like simple motion like that. So this is going to be the clouds animation. I'm going to make the other two clouds, like speed it up the video, and then you can just follow along with the video. So the final touch that we can give to our animation for make it look more beautiful, or something optional if you want, is animate the camera. So we can animate the camera, make a subtle rotation, a little bit rotation animation will be okay. So for that, I'm going to go to the top view. Okay, already in top view. Then I'm going to go Shift A. Then I'm going to create an empty plane axis. So, and then I'm going to scale it. I'm going to make it bigger, like that is okay. Now I'm going to select my camera, then hold down Shift, select the empty, and then Control P and object. So now our camera is parent to the empty. And then right here, this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna move it, like for example 55. Let's try with 55. I'm just going to rotate it a little bit. Yeah, something like that. Then I, rotation. Then I'm going to go to the first keyframe right there, and then make that small rotation, something maybe right there. Then I, rotation, so it will do something like that. Then I'm just going to select the first keyframe, Shift D, copy, and then put it at the end. So our animation will look like this. For me, it's like that is okay. Okay, guys. So if you want to make like more visible the camera animation, you just need to, for example, go here to the first one and then rotate it a little more. Maybe there, it's okay, and then go I, rotation, so it will look like this. But then we need to delete this one, Shift D, and duplicate it again. So basically it's like that. So for me, like that is okay. If you want to make it more visible for the people, you can do it. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so basically this is all about animation. So about rendering and lighting, I already created some lines, and I already set up the render parameter. So if we go to here, you can see the final result. This is my final result with the lighting. So I'm going to show you what I did. It's pretty simple. I just use the same light that it comes by default, and I just turn it into a sun. These are the parameters. Strength is 15, and this is the angle and the maximum bounces, like that. Then I went to the world and I changed the color for environment texture, and I use an HDRI. So I will show you the HDRI. I will let you the link in the description of where you can download the same HDRI that I use. So right here, this is my setup. I just connect the HDRI, and then I bring the mapping and texture coordinated, just selecting this and Control T. That was all. And then I just change a little bit the rotation. These are the parameters of the rotation. You can see it in the X, Y, and Z. You can copy the same parameter, forget the same lighting. And the strength of the HDRI is 1, so it's nothing else. So basically this is about lighting, not too much, just like that. And about rendering, I am rendering using cycles. This is cycles. So these are my basically parameters. Like this is in the sampling, this is the viewport. You can let it like that. You can decrease this to 500 or 800, because basically this is about the viewport, not the final render. If you want to learn more about settings and what's the best settings for you, I will let you a video right here on the top or in the description where I teach you about that. And the noise, I activated the noise, and in my case the noise threshold in the render is 0.01. I think I'm going to change it to 0.30. Yeah, maybe let me see, 0.4, like that, with these maximum samples of TX, because I have an NVIDIA graphic card. And the color management, I am using filmic medium high contrast. So this is my parameters. And then also I will use a motion blur. I forgot about a motion blur. I'm going to let the shutter around 0.3, not too much. And then I'm going to make a test of the render. So I'm just going to press F12. So this is the result of the test. So guys, this is the full tutorial. Now I'm going to render all the images, and then I will show you the final animation. So my final animation will look like this. Okay guys, thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you have learned a lot. I hope you have enjoyed the tutorial. Don't forget to leave a like, it will help me a lot to support my channel. If you have any question, just let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel, and activate the notification. Thank you, and see you in the next tutorial.